I'm happy to introduce Puya Janshahi, who will speak about his Posters for Peace project. This presentation was delivered during the Hexagon Project's celebration of the United Nations World Day of Peace on September 21st. This entire exhibition is a collaboration between Posters for Peace and the Hexagon Project. It includes 40 juried hexagons for peace by international students and communities displayed side by side with his 20 professionally designed posters.
There needs to be a distinct presence of peace as an important element of our lives. To me, the power of activism that art and design brings forward is beyond many other kind of genres of activism, I guess you might want to say it like that.
And thinking about, again, how stories help us do that. When we know each other better, we know more about where we're coming from, and even if we don't ultimately agree on everything, hopefully we can be more open.
And something that kept me going in life was the fact that my faith and my family coming out of slavery built churches.
Force yourself to move beyond that first look. We give people that reaction, and push yourself toward that second look, which is a more empathetic and compassionate look.
And reflect, right? That if I am at peace with myself, then there's room for interconnection.
So to me, I think it comes down to how in that space of safety, of love, of experience, an individual understands the meaning of peace.
Recognizing that we're part of something together and that we're not all separate. And for me, that's where faith comes in. Understanding how we are connected to others.
Any artist who is not an activist is a dead artist. So that's all I got to say.
They're all incredible works, and I want to celebrate the beauty that we see here and their personal expressions of peace. And we want to acknowledge their wonderful work, and they range from kindergarten age through to community involvement in some of our community workshops that we give. The hexagons are about how we connect, and we need to connect with ourselves. That's probably one of the most important things to do. So many students create hexagons that deal with their own personal identity.
So with my students from kindergarten to 5th grade, I did cater it based on like K to 2 with how I framed the project, and with grades 3 to 5 how I framed the project a little bit differently because they can understand kindness and peace more in depth, but even younger students can understand that as well. So I framed it as in, what would you do to help people? Would you help animals? Would you help people? Would you do a project to help others? Would you raise money? Would you do volunteer work? Or how do you want somebody to help you when you get helped? Or somebody brings you peace, what does that look like? So either I framed it they could help others and bring peace or kindness, or what happens when somebody brings you peace and kindness. So they could reflect on it either way.
So what I did that, they took the picture of me, then I put trees, I put waterfall, and I painted it, and that's all I did. I made different colors in the background, and then I put a picture of me, yeah. And then I made the waterfall hang. Yeah, that's all I did.
Like probably, I do like Cheerio cereal. The painting, the background, it's like more of a country type of thing, and it's like space, me and my friend, America obviously, yeah, I just like that I get creative sometimes, yeah.
I wanted to do a bird because my favorite animal was birds, and it was peace, and When I thought about it, I thought about like how when people take in eagles, they release them after they're fully grown. So I just did the same thing, but with a falcon.
I drew a dove because obviously the dove represents peace. It does and always has been. I wanted to make a point to represent pride and togetherness.
This piece is called what the children want and what they need. And when we're thinking about the war, no one's really thinking about the children as much, and all this stuff is happening. When my teacher came up to me, she says, "You need to come up with something for this," and I'm like, okay. So I was thinking about the war and how hard it must have been on the children, because I also come from a hard life, a hard background. So I have a lot of empathy for the kids who are going through all this, and then I see them on social media, and I think about how the kids in Israel are feeling about the whole war, and how they must have friends or a connection to kids in Palestine, and that it's not fair to them how they have to watch as this is all going on, how chaos is breaking loose, and they want peace too. They want peace for the children over there too. They want them to have a good life as well.
Beth is a big part of my life, and she taught me how to become an art teacher when I was at Keystone College. So doing this project with my students kind of brings it full circle for me, because she was such a huge part of my life and still is a huge part of my life. So it's very nice to see that her project lives on in my students, and that her vision can live on through all my students and their ideas as well.
The Hexagon Project is a nonprofit community arts organization based in Scranton, Pennsylvania. We are a 501c3 and we accept donations on our website. Just go to www.hexagonproject.org and press the donation tab.